All right, so let's talk a little bit about Airbnb. I mean, I would say that 2 out of every 4 potential buyers, investors that walks into our office is asking us within 30 seconds, what's available at Airbnb? And I just have to say, a little bit of buyers beware. There's a law in Panama which restricts nightly rentals that are less than 45 days. There's Airbnb going on, that's for sure. But in terms of making an investment which is based fully on the concept of Airbnb, you've got to really do your research. There are some developments which already have their hotel license, which allows them to be totally on the up and up with Airbnb. And there's some others that say they're going to get it. You just got to be careful, because if it's not in black and white, and this isn't a Panama thing, this is anywhere in the world thing, if it's not in black and white, you can't trust it. Be real careful on that. But with that being said, there are a few properties which have their license, and they've been selling great. Out in Costa del Este, there's a property called Arcadia, which is getting close to being sold out. Another one called Generation Tower. So there are properties which are on the up and up, and they should have great demand and great rental returns. Probably 5-6% would be safe. They might tell you a little bit more, but that's kind of the target that we're seeing. And then out on the beaches, that's a different animal. You don't have restrictions. You can do nightly rentals without any sort of hotel requirements. And there's an area which is really getting a lot of demand, which is just really cool, and close to the city, called Playa Caracol. And there are several different buildings, offerings, and new projects coming out there. One is called Surfside, which is going to be connected to a hotel, restaurant. Lots of social areas, cool pool, bars. That's one that we've been involved in. A lot of sales that people are just looking for an Airbnb type option where they can use it when they're in town and then rent it out when they're not, and that's been a great one. All right, so pluses and minuses of Airbnb. The first plus, of course, is you get to use it when you want, and the whole idea is when you're not there that you're able to get it rented out and have some nice cash flow coming in. But when you want to come to Panama, boom, you have your place and you can use it without issue. Some minuses, you're going to get more wear and tear. People are coming in and out. For the most part, we're hoping they're just here having a nice time and being respectful, but there's obviously going to be another crowd that's coming into Airbnb to have a good time and party, let's say. And so you're going to have more wear and tear on your furniture, more upkeep, more costs just in general, with sheets, cleaning. You just got to think about those things. But obviously, if you're renting it out nightly, you're going to get hopefully more per month based on doing nightly rentals than a long-term stay. But you got to just take in mind, what those costs are, and just be realistic about it. Not just Airbnb, but also vacation rentals. Those are being sought after. People that are looking for hotel options, maybe on the beach, but realize that there's not a lot of great fits for what they're looking for. Playa Caracol, for example, we're getting people coming in saying, "Hey, I want to spend 2 weeks out there, or 10 days," and that's a nice combination, because you're not getting the wear and tear of people coming out just for the weekend, but people are coming for a week or two, and then the owners come and they use it for a week or two themselves. So it's a nice balance. Just to reiterate about the rules and regulations around Airbnb or nightly rentals in the city specifically, there's a 45-day minimum rental law that's been in place for several years, which was set up to help the hotel market. But people are obviously not always following it. But if you're buying a property just for Airbnb, you got to take that into consideration, because if it doesn't have a real hotel license that allows you to do that, then it's not 100% on the up and up. Now, with that being said about the 45-day minimum rental requirement, we at Punta Realty do have some executive stay corporate apartments where we'll do 45-day rentals. Sometimes people are looking for 2 months, 3 months, and that that's nice. You see a little bit higher rates in terms of the rental per month because of that. People are normally asking for electricity, cable, and internet, those utilities included. But that can be a nice way to have some flexibility for the owner that wants to come in, for the winter season for 3 months, and then have another renter come in for 2 or 3 months as well. So in the meantime, if you'd like any more information on the executive stay rentals, either as an owner or as a renter yourself, let us know. Please go ahead and like the video, give us any comments, and keep watch out for the next one.